Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is the daily, the day by day that we've been out for over a year. We're at day 386. Something. We'll figure it out. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for making space. Thanks for making time. You have other things you'd be watching, and we're glad that you've taken some time to just see what kind of craziness what? Okay. What I'm up to today, which is about the same. Honestly, it's about the same as we were yesterday. It's funny. If you take 2 months off, I'm not going to be here. But if you're not taking too much, you'll be like, okay. But I mean, it's a journey. It's a grind. I spent $10. Never going to spend $10 again. Look, oh my. Wow. I would have been mad if I would have did it again. I'd been like, you're not going to give me your shards. The shards this past week or so between these two characters has just been what? I don't like having to spend extra crystals when I don't need to. That's the reason I'm just going to I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to buy this until after the Home 1 event. Because I'm not, want to get Home 1 so we can get Executor open. But if Home 1 wasn't opening in about 2 days, and it'll be open 2 days from now. If it wasn't open then, I would be buying this and maybe this right now, just because the RNG this past week has been borderline. I mean, this is what I'm fearing with my free-to-play account. But the thing is, see, in this account, because I've already broken the seal of not being free-to-play, I'm okay with having spent it. That being said, I don't want to unless I have to. Like I said, the only exception I'm willing to make in the future as far as Lightspeed bundles is if they come up with that C-Pack that lets me not have to farm direct to Krennic. That's the only way. And, I'm not going to lie. There could be other ways, but that's the only way that I can foresee. But, I mean, just this type nut stuff, this type RNG, is the type of stuff that makes you want to spend when you're already on the spending account, because it's like most everything else. Once you've broken the seal, when you've done something dubious, let's say, and I've heard. No, I'm not itching to try it, but it gets easier the second time. But if you get where I'm coming from, I don't want to get into the whole thing, but that's kind of how I'm feeling about this whole spending thing with this account in general. It's like, you know what? Who are we farming in Cantina, by the way? I've totally lost track of who I'm farming in Cantina. Because I have just been farming signal data, but I'm like, which that's what we're still doing. That's what I'm still doing. What am I kidding? I'm not to my 200 threshold on this account. That's where I need to be. So you remember, I set myself a 200 signal data threshold for each of these before we move on. So even when I finish the fragmented, I've still got to do these other two over here before we even think about farming a character, which, because we're going to need the signal data for those characters. So it's like, why would you do that? But anyway, like I said on the previous video, and I don't know that I pulled the trigger yet in IRL, but am looking at software to help remove the said background noise from this video, which the window's open. I don't know if you hear the nighttime creatures, but that's what it is. If you're wondering what is that noise in the background. Of course, I'm not doing it now. There it is. Don't know. By the way, we mentioned that free-to-play account that was Profanity Journey that is now kind of morphed into something a little bit longer, or actually a little bit longer. I just started the in-between videos or recordings. I started watching Nooch's video about how he struggled with the Profanity video, and he just ended up buying Profanity. And he's like, I don't want to look at guides. That will not be my tag, because I intend to look at guides. Free to play means free to play, because that's what I'm trying to do, and that's now it's whatever's in front of Profanity, then Profanity. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll know it. At some point, you'll know. I just really don't know when that is. But here, can I just mention the fact that we finished Marin during that thing? Because I know, because her drops in these fleet nodes are god tier compared to what I'm getting in with it kind of feels like every day that I've gotten one on this stupid ETA2 node, that's better than anything I've gotten over on the Tarful and or Boosh nodes lately. I mean, the Boosh node, both of those nodes is like why people drink, I feel like. It's like I just get one. Look at this. I got two Rebel Y-Wing. On a 4-pool, I got 2 Rebel Y-Wing. And of course, tomorrow I'm not going to get any. So don't say anything about the Rebel Y-Wing. Just don't say anything about the Rebel Y-Wing. It'll be fine. But it's frustrating, especially with Boosh being right on the cusp of being done. And to just have the RNG be like, no. What are you talking about, buddy? You're going to be farming this for another week at least. And it's like, of course. Because, why would I want to be done and move on to Mara Jade? Look at this. Look at this. Let's just look at this. Boosh would be done. They put this ever-loving type armor here. Oh, yeah. Then they get Chupio, and it's like, oh, okay. Right? Because it's like there's nothing malicious going on here. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a game. Of course there's a malicious intent. How dare you say that there's malicious intent behind what we're doing in this fabulous game? What are you talking about? It's just random number generators. And it's like in the background you see me going, Are you kidding me right now? Are you really going to tell me that this is random number generation and you're not going to be straight with me? You're really going to pull this? You're not really going to start about this up by... You're really going to do this and tell me it's raining? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. If you feel my pain, and if you are still here, give me yeah, I hear you. That'd be great. Appreciate you if you're still here, by the way. Anyway, I think we're almost done for today. The pain has to end at some point, right? Gonna pick up the malevolence today. I don't know why. Not really sure why. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm gonna go because I mean we gotta go back in and farm this stuff, but I mean that's it. We're just going back to the node. We're gonna be like, okay, let's click on this. Because like I said, we're still at the point where we can't move anybody out because we're not 7 stars yet. It's like the game won't give us any shards, so life's a banquet. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. God bless. Hold the line, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.